Hello, my divinities. Let's go ahead and get into today's collectives. We're going to be tapping into the energies of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces today. Let's just prepare our little area here. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started. What are the themes coming up for Cancer at this time? We've got Nightlight. Ooh, that's the same one that came out for Libra. All right. What are the themes for Scorpio? Brat. All right. That's not surprising. Not for Scorpio. How about Pisces? What's the theme for Pisces? Wishing you health. Okay. So let's go ahead and start with number 48, Nightlight. Let's start with Cancer. Okay. So this card, the key word is dreams. This fairy rests easily, all curled up in the knowledge that her faith keeps her safe within her world. This card delves into the realms of precognition, intuition, and prophetic dreams. If you pull this card, you are probably a person with high intuitional skills. You may be someone who has precognitive dreams or premonitions. You know the phone will ring before it rings, and you know who will be calling. You are a person who delves not only deeper into the mysteries of life, but deeper into your own being. You may be very advanced in your pursuit of knowledge, or you may be just starting to follow the quest for insight. Read all you can on the spiritual topics that intrigue you. Take some classes if they are available to you. Study and learn. This is a spiritual quest you are on. Have faith and always ask that your helping elemental friends be with you to guide and protect you. If you have vivid dreams, you may want to keep a dream journal. Keep a notebook and pen beside your bed, and before you go to sleep at night, remind yourself that you wish to wake up and record your dreams. You can train yourself to do this and then go easily back to sleep. In the morning, read the journal, and if anything pops into your head concerning the meaning of the dream, write it down. Be sure to look at it again a day or two later. Often, you will then see that your dream was prophetic or had meaning that you had missed the first time. During our dreaming state, our soul does some traveling, and many of our dreams are actually events we are experiencing. They may seem jumbled or not make sense because we are trying to interpret the information through our physical brains. Okay, so let's keep that in mind when we look at the energy for Cancer. What does this have to do with Cancer? What does this have to do with the message for Cancer? Okay, we start with the Prince of Autumn. Dependable, protective, chivalrous, humorous, cautious but wise action, meticulous attention to detail, and kindness to others. What does this have to do with the energy for Cancer? 5 of Autumn. Reach out to others for assistance. Poor timing for a career change. Feeling challenged by money issues. Okay. Nine of Summer. Wishes come true, dreams fulfilled, a magical time of life. Ego, the illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. Seven of Winter, there is a better choice, not seeing things clearly, running away from the truth. And last but not least, 3 of Winter. Reach out to others for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from the situation, sadness that will heal with time. Overall energy, the Star. Look to the future with hope and optimism. The power of faith to move mountains, happy changes that bring relief. Sorry. Happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. And the 4 of Winter. These 2 cards both have to do with healing. And when they come out together, it's definitely have to do with someone healing. It's time to take action, be fearless, and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. But then it has the 8 of Winter here. Thinking that you're powerless when you're not. Lacking self-confidence. And being indecisive. Oh boy. So Cancer, I don't know what you're doing, really. From what I can tell, you just went through something that you're trying to heal from. Either something ended for you, because this is the 7 of Swords and the 3 of Swords, which is the 10, right? So either something ended, or yeah, that's what I'm surprised the Tower didn't come out instead of the Devil. But I think the Devil came out instead of the Tower because this is something that's weighing really heavily on you. Because we've got 3 cards, actually 4 with the Devil included, that put you in this really, I don't know, like a really sad and almost depressed state of being. And we have twice the advice of reach out to others for assistance, reach out to others for comfort and love. So I guess you're isolating yourself. I don't know if this Prince of Autumn is you or someone you're supposed to reach out to. So if this is you, then you're showing up being very cautious right now. But if this is who you're supposed to, reach out to, then there's somebody you can count on. There's somebody who is very kind. But I don't know, it feels, the star came out, which doubles 2 other cards. So it doubles the wish come true, but it also doubles the 4 of Swords that was also at the bottom of the deck. And so I feel like it could be that this person is somebody who is a healer. They may be somebody you really look up to. But you keep telling yourself you can't. Not only did the 8 of Swords come out at the bottom of the deck, now you've got the illusion of being trapped. Getting caught up in fear and worry. Now, it could be that you don't have the finances to do so. Because over here, it's, feeling challenged by money issues. And here, it's placing too much importance on material items. So, if there is a level of embarrassment around finances, then you're running away from something. Let's get more clarity because I need a better understanding of what's going on. Clarify the star for me. Cancer. Clarify the star. We've got King of Cups. Clarify the star for Cancer. 9 of Cups. Oh, wow. King and Queen of Cups. And there's the 9 of Swords. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. 9 of Swords with the 2 of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the Tower. Ah. So either King of Pentacles, usually someone who's committed to something. It doesn't have to be a family. 10 of Pentacles can be a family, but it can also indicate, because there's only one person here and not a whole family, it could also indicate somebody who's like committed to their career, committed to their way of life, even in some way. And with the Tower, this has to be left behind. I don't know if the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles are the same person. You're one of these two. That I know, Cancer. Or you're, maybe you're dealing with another Cancer because there's water energy here. Water energy with water energy. King and Queen of Cups with the 9 of Cups right in the center. So 2 people who are each other's wish come true. Or at least that's what you feel, Cancer. So you're trying to be optimistic. You're trying to keep the faith that this. Okay, so you already know who you want to reach out to, but you're also afraid of reaching out to this person because you feel like you're going through really challenging times and right now is not the time. There's a lot of anxiety on your part. There's a lot of not feeling good enough. That's really what the thing is. Like right now, you know who you want to be with, whether, it's platonic or not. Whether it's in business, whether it's in friendship, whatever. You know who you want to get close to. Let me put it that way. Whoever this person is, even if it's family, it doesn't have to be, but it could be. This could be a sibling, this could be a friend, this could be a business partner, or more likely it'll be a lover. Whenever you're around them, it feels magical. This person feels magical, but you don't feel up to their standards right now. So that's why you're sitting here full of stress and anxiety because you feel like I can't reach out to them right now. Clarify Prince of Autumn. Let's see. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, Ten of Swords. Clarify Prince of Autumn. The Emperor. The Fool. The Empress. Chariot, Justice, the Moon. God damn. Look at, okay. Cancer, this could go either way, right? If you're looking at a feminine, if this is a masculine who's looking at a feminine, look at all the major arcanas this feminine shows up with. The Fool, the Empress, the Chariot, Justice, and the Moon. Like, god damn. Either you really, 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 really look up to this person and you look at them with all these qualities. So with the Fool card, you look at them like they're somebody who has transformed deeply. They are trustworthy. They trust themselves. They trust the universe. They come across very lighthearted, very free-spirited, but they're also very feminine, very creative, very loving, nurturing, and yet they have a very strong will. They know what they want. They go after it. They don't let anything get in their way. And also very balanced, very fair, very correct. They do the right thing. And they're very intuitive. They're mysterious. They're magical, mystical, like Jesus. Or this is how they see you. Now, I feel like this is how you see them because you're putting yourself in a very small place compared to this person. So I feel like I'm reading for a masculine Cancer. Doesn't mean a man. Man is a gender. I'm talking about energies, masculine. So then this is you. And you are somebody who's dependable, protective, chivalrous, humorous. But right now you feel like I have to be cautious because you feel like you may not have the right finances right now, but you also feel you're trying to avoid this also. You're heartbroken, but the heartbreak is, I'm going to be real with you. I feel like you did something because the Ten of Swords here, it's a feminine also, holding onto a rose and has 10 swords in her back. So you may feel, for some of you, this is somebody you've been watching from afar and maybe you realize that somebody else has done this to this feminine or you did this to this feminine. If you did this to this feminine, then this is another reason you're hesitating because the Ten of Swords is very present in your mind. You feel like I can't approach them right now. You want to, but you're scared of the consequences of what happened if this is from the past. Now, if this is someone new and you are not the responsible for this, you may feel like they haven't moved on from this yet. Or this is what you're telling yourself. You're telling yourself, oh, they're not ready. They've been through a lot. They're not ready. When in reality, you're the one that's not ready. You're the one that's, you feel like you're not good enough for this person yet. So you're holding yourself back and you're trying to be like, oh, I'm holding back because they're not ready. When no, you're not the one that's ready. Clarify Five of Autumn. And it could even be a job, right? It doesn't have to be a person, but if it's a company or it's a person, that you want to work for, again, you look at them like, oh, they've been through a lot right now. They probably wouldn't be ready to hire, but it's because you don't feel like you're the right person. You're scared that they wouldn't choose you is the main gist of it. Whatever this is, you're scared that they would not welcome you. Clarify Five of Autumn. Ten of Pentacles. Clarify Five of Autumn. Two of Wands. And the Three of Pentacles. Oh. See, I don't understand. I feel like I'm reading for, I'm always saying this, that's a spectrum, right? For some of you, it'll be at one end of the spectrum. For others of you, it'll be the other end of the spectrum. So if this is somebody that you used to be with, this is somebody you felt very deeply connected to. They were like sunshine. And you feel like you might have been playing mind games. You might have done something that destroyed the connection. And if it's not someone that you've been with before, then you feel like this is, although you may feel a really deep connection to them and you feel drawn to them, you may feel like they're very cold. They pull away. They don't let you in. But I honestly want to say, if that's how you feel, you're somebody new, you're not responsible for, their heartbreak or anything like that. I think you're making their past out to be bigger than it is because you're afraid that they're not giving you any signals to let you know you can come in. But you're also not doing anything to let them know that you're interested. So that's why the Five of Swords is there, because you're both, if it's new, they may be interested in you because you're showing up as a great match. Lovers, King, Queen of Cups, Nine of Cups twice. The Star card, Empress and Emperor came up. But you're waiting for them to give you a signal and they're just looking at you like, well, this person's not interested. So I feel like whoever you're dealing with, they're not going to flirt unless they know you're interested. But the opposite is also true. Which is why the Five of Swords is there, because you're not going to make a move unless you know they're interested. And so there's a stalemate here. Now, there is the potential, because we show up with feeling challenged by money issues, and then we've got the Ten of Pentacles, and it's also feminine. You may feel like this person makes a lot more than you do. You may feel like this person is way more stable than you are. And so, of course, this is adding to your insecurity. I think that you also feel like this is a challenge because maybe you've never met a feminine that made more than you did. Or the way that they make their money, it's like they're building some sort of legacy. So you would like to work with this person, but you also feel like, oh, that's embarrassing. That, the feminine's the one that has to take the lead financially. So I will say this. If you are a masculine, like you're very masculine in energy, it doesn't matter gender, masculine in energy. I've noticed that if somebody has a lot of masculine energy and they are in a disempowered state, it's better they stay away from other people, relationship-wise or friendship-wise, because since their masculine energy wants to be the protector, the masculine energy wants to be the provider, and you're in a space where you can't, if you're forced to rely on your partner, it creates a lot of bitterness. It creates a lot of feelings of like, oh, my partner's going to release me at any moment. They're going to throw me away because you feel useless. You feel like you're less than. It's not about your partner looking at you like that. You look at yourself like that. So I agree, this is not the right time for you to approach. I think that you need to, the nightlight, I'm trying to figure out why it came out, because it has to do with, your intuition. Your intuition is telling you that it's not the right time, but you're misconstruing why. You think that your intuition is telling you it's not the right time because of the other person. And your guides are like, no, because of you, mama or papa, because of you. Clarify Nine of Summer. Clarify the Nine of Summer. Nine of Summer. Look at that. Five of Cups. Five of Wands. Two of Pentacles. And the Tower. Look at that. King and Queen of Cups. King and Queen of Pentacles. Like, come on. With the Tower. I think you're very shocked to have met this person. In whatever capacity you know them. I don't think you ever imagined you would meet somebody like this. So they feel like a wish come true. They feel like a healing balm. They feel warm and sunny and all these wonderful energies. But you're looking at yourself as way less than this person. Not only did we get the Five of Pentacles over here, we had the Five of Swords come out, which creates a stalemate. And then we got the Five of Cups, the Five of Wands, Two of Pentacles. You're the one that's still holding on to your past, whatever it was. Now, it doesn't have to be romantic. This could have been, maybe you were disappointed by some people that you really loved, people you really admired, respected, like family, friends, a boss or a coworker. But you're the one that's in the state of sorrow. You're the one that's in a state of deep regret, grief. And so your energy comes out very combative. So if you're wondering why this other person doesn't give you signals that they might be interested, it's because you give this energy of like, I will fight you. I will fight anybody right now. And so they're just like, yeah, no, I'm going to keep my distance. And you're over here debating about why. Debating about, I wonder why they don't talk to me. I wonder why they don't do this. I wonder why. Well, because of the energy you're giving off, honey. This person coming in is a wish come true. They are a dream. Oh, the dream fulfilled. Something you've been waiting for. Maybe that's why you're freaking out. Maybe this is someone that you saw in a dream once upon a time. But you are not matching their frequency right now. Because pay attention, that person showed up, even though you're showing up as the king to their queen twice. You know, we have the King of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups with the Queen of Cups. You're also showing up with the Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Five of Wands. While that person's showing up, how many major arcana showed up to represent them? The Fool, the Empress, the Chariot, the Justice card, the Moon, the Sun. Like, they are in a very, very high frequency, and you're like in a very, I'm going to say low vibrational, but not because you are a low vibrational person, but I feel like you're depressed or you're really sad about something. And ironically, reaching out seems to be the advice. Like, maybe being near this person just perks you up somehow. But with the Devil, you're really making this out. I don't know. It's strange because maybe reaching out is what you want to do. Because I honestly would not suggest making someone else your medicine. That's a really dangerous tactic to take. So maybe you want to reach out to others. You want to reach out to this person because you want to feel better. But I honestly don't suggest that. I think the best thing for you is to help yourself right now. Make sure that you have dealt with your past. Make sure you've processed the grief, you've processed the sorrow, whatever it is that you're going through. Because maybe if this is you, and remember, we did have the King of Pentacles needing to break away from something. This could have been you with someone else. And you might have just walked away from a relationship. And if you did, you might be wanting to step near this Queen of Cups for comfort, for love, for, what else was it? For assistance. And I don't think that that's the right tack to take, because then it makes this person, the shoulder to lean on, but you're not in the right place to be their shoulder to lean on. So basically it would create an imbalance. So even if you really look up to this person, regardless of what type of, you would always feel indebted to this person. You would always feel lesser than, because when you approach them, you are not in the right place emotionally, mentally, or financially. Clarify the ego. Six of Pentacles. Clarify ego. There's the Knight of Pentacles. Ego. Ace of Swords. Strength, death. Yep, the world. There's the Devil. So you are really drawn to this person, but mostly because you look at them like they have this abundance of strength. Like they can help you process this change, this death, this ending. So that's why you're really looking forward to being near this person, but almost like you would treat them like a Capri Sun right now. And if, you're an OG of my of my readings, you know what I mean with that. You know what I mean with that. I'm going to tell you, I was watching this because there's a great example of that. I was watching this, you guys know I love my Chinese and Korean dramas. And I was watching one of the Chinese dramas. And in the Chinese dramas, you know how they're in the ancient times or older times. And I I don't know how long it stayed in China, but parents would arrange marriages, right? So it's like this tragic story of this young man who was in love with the daughter of one of the princes, one of the brothers of the king. So she's a princess. She has a royal title. Obviously, they could not get married because he came from, just a family that was not that powerful. So she was married off to someone else, and he was married off to someone else. And he was so angry with the wife that he was saddled with, even though she was very kind, she was very loving, she was very patient with him. And so I think about a year later, the royal girl, her husband had passed away. She had already been married by 3 years when that happened. So he got married 2 years after her. Her husband passed away. All of a sudden she's available. And so the wife of this dude is like, oh, okay, that's the person you want to be with. You know what? I'm going to do you a favor. I'm going to divorce you and let you go be with her. But then he didn't want to let her go because that was the only person who had less power than him. He never realized that that's why he wanted her, but I could see it. I was like, that's why you want her. Because the whole time he mistreated her. And it's only when she was wanting to let go that he didn't want to let go now. But she still released him. Everything was arranged so that the princess was, she was the type that wanted what she wanted. They got engaged and he hated her. When before he was all about her. He hated her now because This whole time, she represented everything he was not. Powerful, influential. She was part of the nobility. And even if once upon a time he idolized her, being in a place where he was powerless and she was not made him feel, even though she was willing to give him power, he didn't earn it. So he hated her. And I was just like, a powerless man or a powerless masculine is just horrid. Honestly, anybody who's powerless, not just masculines, anybody who's powerless is bad. Bad combination. Do not get near that person. Not for an extended period of time anyways. So you are very drawn to this person because you know that they would give you. They would nurture you. And so you're trying to figure out how to approach, but the truth is what I'm telling you right now. The truth is, this would be a bad mix right now. It's not the right time. You're not being honest with yourself, I think, about why you're so drawn to this person. Now, with ego here, it could be that you're drawn to this person because maybe they're very well off financially. But I think that there's multiple things that they're really strong in that you are not. So you're really drawn to them, but you're not being honest with yourself about why you're drawn to them. You keep telling yourself, oh, we're a perfect match. Why? What's the perfect match about? Clarify Seven of Swords. The Hanged Man. Clarify Seven of Winter. Temperance and Two of... Okay. So, Eight of Cups. Three of Swords. Again. With Judgment. See, this feels like someone you've already been around. Which is why you're so drawn to them. You already know what they bring to the table. You already know how they're going to make you feel. So the advice from Spirit is, well, ask yourself with the Seven of Swords here, if there's something that you're going to keep from this person, if there's something you don't want to tell them, that's already off to a bad start. Because one, you're not willing to show up to this person with honesty, with integrity. There's an avoidance here. So there's certain things that you're just like, oh, that's just not, there's no reason to tell them that. But you don't want to tell them that because you know that it would change their perspective of you. So with the Hanged Man, I don't know, Cancer, I feel like you're in the energy of, because it's a masculine, you're putting yourself in this position of I'm the victim. And that's how you're approaching. Because you're waiting for this person that you look at them like they're some sort of celestial being and they're going to heal you. They're going to heal your heart. You're in this, like you're telling yourself that you're in love with them, but you're not. Even if they are a great person for you, you can't love them because you don't love yourself right now. Even if you want to love this person, you cannot love someone when you don't love yourself. You can need someone, but that's not love. And with the Eight of Cups, like you're getting the warning of like, it would only lead to heartbreak for both of you. Because we get the Three of Swords twice. Like if you want this to fall apart, then go ahead. But if you approach them right now, it's just not. Clarify Three of Winter. It wouldn't go the way you think it would. Seven of Cups. Knight of Cups. Six of Wands and the High Priestess. Eight of Pentacles. Look, there you are. I'm telling you, this is Pentacles. You're looking at this Empress with the eyes of Pentacles. This is not love. You're really impressed with who they are. And so it's creating this double whammy where on one side, you're looking at them like they wouldn't want me because I'm not good enough, but I really want them because they could help me. But it's like you're not seeing things clearly at all. You're looking at things through very, very rose-colored glasses. So I don't know if you're walking away from a specific way of life for this person. You think that that's enough. Like maybe this is somebody you turned away once upon a time because y'all had different religious beliefs, or y'all had different educational levels, or y'all had, I don't know. And so it's like you think that if you show up on this person's doorstep and say, I walked away from that for you, like that should be enough. But I don't know. It's like this is a really odd mix because you're coming from this place of thinking very highly of yourself while at the same time seeing yourself in a very low place. I don't think I've ever seen that, at least not recently, not that I can remember. So you think, okay, I'm gonna tell you what I'm feeling here. Whoever this Empress feminine is, once upon a time, they put you on the pedestal. They made you feel like you were the shit. And so now that you feel at your worst, you're coming back because you think that they're going to put you back on that pedestal, even if you don't feel like you deserve that pedestal. But you need them to do this because when they treat you this way, you get juiced up, like it feeds you. I just don't think that Nightlight, High Priestess, you're overlooking how intuitive this person is. If once upon a time they put you on a pedestal, I think that that's because once upon a time you put yourself on the pedestal. But if you come in now, being in this really low energy, they're going to feel everything you're not saying, they already know. So everything you hide from them, they're going to know that you're hiding it. Everything that you decide is a half-truth, they're going to know that it's a half-truth. Because the Ace of Swords, the truth is not hidden to them. So you think you're being slick, but you're really not. And I would highly advise that you just focus on yourself right now. Focus on healing yourself instead of trying to approach someone when you're not in the best state of mind, because you're very confused right now. You're not only very confused, you're not seeing things clearly, and you would not be approaching them with the right intention. Even if you don't mean to do that, even if it's subconscious, you're still not approaching them from the right intentions. So I hope that you took something from this. If you want to support and drop the emojis that are in the title down in the comments below. If you want to share even more, that would be even better. But I hope that this gave you some clarity. And as usual, I look forward to feedback. Okay. Love you guys. Bye-bye.